Yeah, hello, good night, and we have groundbreaking news just in. As I was on Reddit earlier doing my daily Redditing, as I was on Reddit earlier, came across an article in Reddit Toronto about a mishap in the Cancun spring break that just happened. And it's funny because I was on Facebook the other day, the God Ask Girls Facebook page, and I was just checking up on them because they're in Cancun right now for spring break, and I was supposed to go, or I was asked to go anyways, but I ended up not going for whatever reasons. But I was looking at the photos, just checking up, and I couldn't help but notice our buddy from the Not Locks channel in the background of a photo. And I'll show you the picture. It's right here. It's one of these ones. Here in this photo here, I noticed our friend Nate Black that was on the channel back in 2012 that actually met at the same resort, or on a similar resort in Cancun, and I interviewed him about his dreadlocks, and he was actually one of the first people I ever interviewed about dreads on the street. That was right. I think I got the idea for those videos on that trip when I met him, oddly enough. But I noticed he was in the background. I'm like, oh, no way, Nate's at Cancun again. Another photo I saw with him in the background. I was like, crazy. But then that was whatever, right? Because I know this girl here, and I know like some of these God Ask girls that are promoting this. So I thought, oh, okay, he's there partying, cool. He's still doing his thing. This was on Friday, and then today at work. Well, here's a video. Nate Black, Not Locks. This is Nate's video. If you remember Nate.
Bitches love it. Can't ask for more. So you twist? Yeah. So every couple of months I get them retwisted.
And this was in Cancun, 3 years ago. And then unfortunately I saw on Reddit an article talking about popular Canadian club promoter dies in Cancun, and I'm like, oh shit, Cancun. Like I know a few people in Cancun right now. Like I'm hoping it's nobody that I know. And sadly enough, I clicked on the link and it was somebody that I knew. Unfortunately, Canadians' death in Mexico sparks huge crowdfunding response. Canadians' death in Mexico sparks huge crowdfunding response. And unfortunately, Mr. Nate Black has passed away as of yesterday. From unapparent causes. Actually, the news is not releasing much on the information on what happened to him, but there has been a crowdfunding for his funeral to bring him home from Mexico, his body, and it's already reached $35,000 when they were just trying to reach 20. And this is crazy because, well, thankfully they've raised the money to bring him back, but it's heart grabbing to feel like it just opens your eyes to people can just go one day. Like I saw, like it was just strange that I saw him on the Friday picture, and then Monday comes around, you hear this is the next photo you're seeing is RIP everywhere. Not really sure now what else to say. Yeah, if you guys are interested in finding out more about the pledging, you can go to the pledge. I'll leave a link to the description in the description below. But truthfully, I just pray that his soul's gone to the right place and God's looking over him in the kingdom. It's just weird how the news kind of covers it because they don't say much. My buddy was staying at the same resort as him where that picture was taken, and he just got back yesterday, and I texted him like, dude, are you back? Are you alive? He made it? Just playing around, but like he was back, and I asked him if he heard about this, and he said, yeah, I heard just now as well. But the part is that I asked him if he knew what was really going on because the news wasn't saying anything, and he said that on the resort he heard that it was alcohol poisoning. Because all the news is telling us really here is that he felt sick and he suddenly died. It said that he never felt anything like this before, and he went to the hospital in Cancun, and I guess he died in hospital suddenly. It's terrible, and it just brings me to think about safety. It has me think about safety when you're on vacations like this, and like Mexico in general, like Mexico especially, because it's dangerous there, right? And there's a lot of things that can happen that are beyond your control, even if you're being safe, like illnesses and sickness. And if you don't have insurance, you end up in the hospital there. It can be quite devastating, the effects of what happens. Not even illnesses, but like injuries and everything. You have to be so careful when you're on vacation. And it's the same, unfortunately, it's the same with like these party destinations as well, because you don't know, like you hear stories all the time of people getting drugged or slip something in their drink, or drinking too much or doing something stupid while they're drunk, and accidents happen. Yeah, but there's things you can prevent and just to make wiser choices of. And I think places like Cancun is kind of like that. It's like, personally, I don't like the city. It's too behind your back. It's too, like, everything is so party rock, and just people seem shifty there. These people seem a little bit too shifty, but word of advice is be safe if you're traveling and have common sense. Just don't go and be arrogantly stupid like I've seen a lot of people do. Nate on the other hand was actually, like, he was a wise man. He was very knowledgeable, respectful, and like when I met him, he showed nothing but respect. But I only met him that one time during that 1 week, and that one video. So I didn't really know too much about the other life, but I know that he was a well-respected man, so he'll be missed. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this video short on this rambling, and I'm just gonna show a few pics in the meantime. Yeah. Okay, man. Peace out. Rest in peace.